Does he have anything in common with Eobard?
I still got to keep track of, like, an A horizon, there's one. Does he have anything in common with Eobard?
Yeah, I mean, for example,
he's a lot more handsome.
He's in a different place, just like Eobard was. Same time, but a different place. So his home is somewhere else.
Correct. Yes. So that answers the question. He does have something in common with Eobard. He also, like Eobard, again, is extremely handsome character, and like Eobard, there's multifaceted. He's multifaceted. There's a bunch of layers. One of the great things about last year was, all the levels. And Berlanti and I, you guys know who Berlanti is when I say that, right?
Yes. Yes.
Hollywood showrunner Greg Berlanti, a golden boy. I was talking to. I'm not going to tell you that story. It involves. Listen, if you guys interview Michael Gasson anytime soon on Blind Spot, you can ask him what Tom Cavanagh and he were talking about. The stuff, the gist of it is that we all think he's tremendous. If Hollywood is going to be run by one man, thank God it's that guy. He's tremendous. He's a good person who his success has not changed his perspective on how to treat people. And that's, I think, saying a lot for any business, and perhaps in particular this one. So I think the world of Greg. And we were talking about how last year as the Reverse Flash, I never lied. It was my mission to not lie to Barry, to not purposely lead him astray, to keep things from him that could be damaging or would spin him off in a direction. And we had that conversation on episode 7, because it came up that in one of the writers' drafts, I was, just directly lying to him about what was happening. I said, that's not necessary. They've had this relationship for 50 years. It would be amazing if, he'd been able to marshal all this time with this person and treat him respectfully, or as respectfully as he could. In terms of, that was a nice little twist, which I don't think a lot of people were up on, and we had the same thing going in a different way, which I won't reveal, but those attentive will kind of see it. It all involves the mission that I'm on, much as last year was on a pretty momentous mission, momentous for the show, not trying to be self-serving, but this year is similar, and it's fun, and I think it's going to be visually fun to see, perhaps even more so in the earlier stages than last season was, which is saying a lot. But visually, I think that will hold true.